American Idol, Josh King and Amanda Barise have breakout moments as the rest of the top 24 perform. The remaining 12 artists in American Idol's top 24 hit the stage during the Monday, April 14 episode. The pre-taped performances were filmed in Hawaii earlier this year, but the decisions about who moves forward will be in the hands of America. Judges Carrie Underwood, Bryan, and Lionel Richie were there to offer feedback, but viewer votes will decide which artists make the top 20. The results will be revealed during the upcoming 3-hour Easter Sunday episode on April 20. The night 2 top 24 singers were mentored by Josh Groban and artist-in-residence Jelly Roll. Scroll down for a full recap of their performances and the judges' comments. John Foster. John Foster was first to take the stage, and he was ready to show what he could do with a more energetic and upbeat song. With some advice from Groban to get rid of his guitar mid-performance, John sang Callin' Baton Rouge by Garth Brooks and put on an electric show. It was like a Hawaiian hoedown, Bryan said. It was great. It really complimented who you are as an artist. He also said the rendition was one of his favorite performances that John has done so far, and Richie called the rising star a natural. Desmond Roberts. After quitting his job to pursue his music career on Idol, Desmond Roberts hit the stage to perform Stevie Wonder's Do I Do. Richie, who has known Stevie his whole life, was so impressed that he said he was going to tell the singer to make sure he watched when the episode aired. It was incredible. Incredible, he said. Meanwhile, Bryan praised the arrangement as both a performer and singer, and Underwood gushed, "You're so good. I feel like you always just bring the unexpected, dropping a little beatboxing in the middle of that. You're so good you make it look easy. It's just effortless. You're so energetic, but it's not over the top at all. It's just right." Drew Wren. During rehearsals, Groban urged Drew Wren to focus on the intimacy of the softer parts of her performance, rather than just focusing on the moments she was going to belt. She sang I'm With You by Avril Lavigne and took his advice. "I just feel like there's so much about you, your voice, and your presence that you aren't in control of," Underwood shared. "You know what you're capable of. It's never a question of, is she gonna be great? You know who you are, and it's easier to just enjoy the performance when you have that ability." Bryan and Richie agreed that Drew was in control from the first note, with Richie adding, "I loved every minute of it." Canon James Hill. Canon James Hill was a bit worried heading into his performance, as his allergies were acting up and he wasn't hitting the same notes he usually did. He ended up lowering the key of Glory to Glory to Glory when he took the stage. Bryan pointed out that Canon singing Under the Weather is still better than the rest of the world on a good day. "I think you have one of the most dynamic voices I've seen since I've been on the show," he admitted. Meanwhile, Underwood said the allergies might have been a blessing because it forced Canon to simplify a little bit, and it was really nice. Philo. Fellow Platinum ticket winner Philo sang Who's Loving You by the Jackson 5. He was excited to have his mom in the audience, as he'd been waiting his whole life for her approval. They shared an emotional moment when she joined him on stage afterwards. "You're the only person I know that can hit a note, and while you're still holding that note, you give us 3 different voices while holding that note," Richie said. Underwood called Philo's voice ridiculous and confirmed that he was one of her favorites on the show since day one. Kiana Fanning. Kiana Fanning had been tapping into her Polynesian roots in recent years and revealed that she started connecting with that side of her family about a year or 2 before coming on the show. She chose to sing a Polynesian song and was surprised by some of her Polynesian family members who came to watch the performance. It was her first time meeting them. "The best thing about you is you have this total vibe going on," Bryan told Kiana. "That was a song I've never heard, but I was in the vibe, and that's what you have the power to do." Underwood said she had chills after watching the great performance. Olivier Bergeron. Olivier Bergeron was struggling a bit with his confidence this week. He performed I Am Not Okay by Jelly Roll, which he said he was able to relate to. Underwood praised Olivier for how much he'd already grown in the competition. "Every time you take the stage, you surprise us, and we love being on that journey with you," she said. "Keep pushing, keep going forward. get more of that confidence. Bryan also urged him to get some angst and rage going on and work on that to develop a character.